Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20. We're back with more Adventurer Manager. And as I said last episode, what we're going to be dealing with this time is the invasion of Nomia. After that, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. I have some ideas. We're going to take this invasion just normal, and we're going to be loading in, not that team, one of the teams we don't usually use. Here we go. We're going to be loading in our Team 11. Chocobo and Megapru leading Aurelius and the Unnamed Enchanter. Do remember that if you want your name to be one of the unnamed people, all you have to do is let me know in the comments, and your name could become the Unnamed Enchanter. Ooh. But then again, he could die right here. I don't know. We're testing out these new people. The invasions scale to our levels, so I feel pretty confident that this is a good time to test stuff. We already know a little bit of how to use Megapru because Megapru is the replacement for our rogue, but much higher level than we ever got to. We have Backstab, which does a bunch of damage and has a very high crit chance, as well as Trick, which does a bunch of damage and has a very high stun chance. And we're going to start off with backstabbing this small wolf. Ooh. Alright, now the Enchanter has a couple abilities that I focused on. Dazzle is going to do a fair amount of damage to the entire opposing team, as well as has a pretty decent chance of stunning them. Then Deep Thought is basically a turn skip where the Enchanter receives a bunch of energy back. So we're going to Dazzle. Boom! I don't think I've ever stunned. Everybody's resisted that, so oh well. Now we got Chocobo, who is our Dark Knight class. Now, he has some familiar things like Envision Death, which is a taunt ability very similar to Dogsack's Intimidate. He also has a Multiply Magic, which is a buff for the whole team, increases the party's spell power. It's relatively weak right now, but it could get more powerful if I decide to put skill points into it. He has his Vile Strike, strike target for 132 weapon percent with a high chance of stun, and his Death Strike, which is 108 spell power. Now that's a big thing to pay attention to, because I didn't focus too much on his spell power as I had him be a frontline Dark Knight, but I kept this in the loop because this also has the debuff spell power for the opponent. This is going to be his bread and butter for where his damage comes from. Boom! Though possibly we should have used him for taunting right there. Oh well. Now we have our Shaman, Aurelius. He's going to be the healer of the group. He has the ability to use Breath of Life, which heals target adventurer for 85% of spell power each turn for 2 turns, or the entire party for 48 each turn for 2 turns. Now, since everybody's been taking a little bit of hits, I'm going to heal up our entire party. And I'm going to backstab this cub. Oh, and it doesn't take him out. More dazzles. I was really hoping that would take this guy out. These two seem to be stunned. Now I could use him to start laying down intimidates, but I really want to take out that wolf. I really want to take out that wolf. Alright. Now, the thing to remember with Shaman healing is that the first round of healing may have come, but the second round of healing is yet to come, so the Enchanter may still be okay. So we're going to try to attack that cub. He can only do 28 back there, and that is not a lot. I expected him to be able to do more than that. Have the Enchanter skip turn to fizzle in an attempt to try to gain back mana quicker. A Vile Strike on this cub. Resists the stun. Fireball is hitting the Enchanter. We no longer have any heals on the Enchanter, I believe, so we'll throw a Breathe Life down there for 218. The Breathe Life is 2 things at 218. I'll try to remember that. Try another Deep Thought to give back some energy, and just a regular attack on this cub. Chocobo is a pretty heavy damage dealer. I don't necessarily want to be directing too much of the Intimidates his way, because if you notice, his health isn't that high. He's built more to deal damage than take damage. But with the Shaman over here, we have a pretty good chance of making everything okay through healing over time. Really? You're gonna survive all that, little bandit cleric? Get slain by the Dark Knight. We'll throw a poison, or we'll miss with the poison, and just use some hammers. How are your attacks? Your attacks are 85, not great. And you attack for 600, so you're the big damage dealer of the group, it seems. You do quite a bit of damage as well. Anything interesting for this group of people? Not so much. On to the next group of enemies. Ooh. This could be difficult. A druid, a snow bandit cleric. I didn't even know snow bandits could come at level 12. Skeleton wizard and an evil tree. So I think I will actually throw probably a vile strike on this druid wizard. It's followed by a backstab on that same druid. I called it a druid wizard, the evil druid. Throw some breathe lifes on Chocobo to keep him alive. And dazzles on everybody else. I think I might want to give the enchanter something else than dazzle. Because dazzle's handy, but I don't want to always be dazzling. But dazzle is extremely, extremely handy. Mega Prue's backstab gets plenty of crits. Throw some heals on the enchanter. Dazzle hits everybody, they resist, he dies. It's alright. This team seems relatively capable. I don't think I found the sweet spot for this team, and I might, if I ultimately decide to continue going down the route of upping this team, play around with people and roles and positioning and etc, because I'm not sure if I'm too happy with how this team functions together, at least not with the current setups. Maybe I can work out something better. No. Ooh, that's always good. Strength, dexterity, and focus on this. Anybody in my team? The Dark Knight could wear this, but is it better than what he has? Surprisingly, I think it was. Even though he can wear plate mail, that was a decent chain mail. Alright, well these guys are suckers. I don't know why they even came to bother me. They're both dazzled, so I don't even really have to worry about them for a while. Now I could just take you out with a backstab, but I'm going to trip you so that I can get some healing going on. If I heal everybody, they get 123 a turn. And we'll finish you off with a Vile Strike. I almost did the wrong strike, which might not have been enough damage to win it. Alright, more of this invasion being handled by one of my lesser teams. But I wanted to check them out. Alright, Dazzle's working out pretty alright as a pretty decent opening move. Do I want to intimidate any of these people? I think I'm okay. I think I'm just going to strike vilely with this Wall Shadow. And make sure that the Wall Shadow goes down when I finish it with a backstab. Yeah, yeah. Get heals on the entire team. And more dazzles. Anybody getting stunned from that? No. All of the stuns were resisted. More Vile Strikes. Right, I don't even have to Vile Strike the front row. Chocobo is a long-range weapon that can attack the back. He does have the capability. The power. This team seems pretty alright. It doesn't flow exactly the same way as my other team because the damage gets thrown all over the place rather than being focused on one party member, usually Dogsacker. In this case it would be Chocobo, but it works out well. Alright, leveled up my people, nothing new equipped, and we fight the Zombie Lord with this team. I think they can handle it. I think they can handle it just fine. You're gonna have to take out this rogue as quick as you can. Throw down heals on everybody. And make this rogue a thing of the past? Well, soon. We'll work on it soon. And I gave my enchanter a Mind Blast so that it has an option to do some damage. Not in a group format, but the group format is definitely still the way to go in most scenarios. Ooh. Ooh, just take out the rogue. We just don't want it there anymore. We're going to have to throw a single heal on Mega Pru, but I think that is going to be just fine. Now, what is the Zombie Lord? The Zombie Lord is a warrior, so weakening its spell power doesn't really mean anything. But I do think I want to focus the attacks over on Chocobo. Throw more dazzles. So dazzling, the small wolf is dazzled. It's lost its turn due to stun. And will lose its life due to being aligned to the wrong side. What? You're still alive? Well, the poison will get you. The poison will get you indeed. Using a mind blast. How much? A miss. I was excited to see how much that was going to do. The poison did get the wolf in the end. Haha! Battling out this zombie lord. Use your deep thought. And Chocobo's taking some damage, but it'll be alright. So we can throw down some Breath of Lifes on Chocobo, and have Chocobo throw down heavier damage. Dazzle can still be used on one opponent. It's just kind of wasteful as far as energy efficiency goes. But what can you do? With Deep Thought as a secondary move, I can do a Dazzle pretty much every other turn. Which isn't that great, but it could be pretty helpful if I get it up to the point where stuns might happen. I think this thing's stun resist is probably pretty high, which is why I'm focusing more on crits than trying to get the stun. And with that, we acquire a bunch of stuff from the Zombie Lord. I wonder if any of it's going to be worth anything to this team. That's not. Doesn't seem like it. Nope. And the shield. Who uses shields? Nobody really. Not for this team. Oh well. Portal them out. They got to have their first taste of managed combat rather than auto combat. Oh, portal these guys out. And I think that it might be in our best interest to have our main team do a little bit of auto adventuring for the time being, just a little, while we play around with this side team just a little bit more in one of these old adventures that we've... This keeps happening for invasions. I keep getting really, really high level loot. Nobody can equip this. It's required level 36. Nobody's even close. Not that any of this is particularly great in the first place. That'd be okay for a Death Knight. High intel, high strength, high damage. But in the meantime, I want to get rid of them because they're just in my way and they're worth quite a bit of materials. So we got rid of them. So for the time being, I need to figure out which adventure to send these guys on. They are level 14 through 13. Okay. And is that around this area? Clearing the swamp, maybe? Or do I want to take them to a place that's a little bit more challenging? And that was too much more challenging. Halfling, yeah, it's the next place. I could have them do the pillaged town. I think I'm going to go, well, let's see. Let's look at the bestiary. What can I find in the swamp? All sorts of terrible, terrifying. I combined words. I can do that. I'm a wizard. Or a bunch of bandits. Well, the bandits are kind of boring, so I'm going to go with the swamp, even though it's the lesser. We will go on a swamp adventure. And on our swamp adventure, we will take our new team. Hey yo. I picked it up. I want my swamp adventure. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Pick up my swamp adventure. Throw in the team I was playing with. It's going to be a snooze fest for them. So I'm probably going to make it heroic just to try to make it a punishing challenge, which is exactly what I want. A punishing challenge. Now, the episode is probably already pretty long, because I don't think I cut out too much of that invasion. So I think I'm probably just going to show you the highlights of this if anything goes really scary, or when we fight the side bosses and the main boss. So I will see you during those moments. Megapru sees a jelly donut. What do? Conceal it! Oh, there are all these clustered vines around the jelly donut. Why would you ever conceal that jelly donut? Oh man. Oh man. This fight's probably going to be okay. It's probably going to be just fine. Dazzle is our best friend. Backstabs are also pretty wonderful. but I think that we're going to be just fine. But this is going to be the first fight that is the test of whether we can handle it here or not. So, can we handle it here? The Enchanter's taking quite a bit of damage, but Dazzles are helping us by taking away opponents' turns. These two deal out a lot of damage and you heal a lot. This could work out. I don't know. The slime is not my friend. I'm going to want to use Deep Thought because I'm going to want Dazzles, not cutting this slime, not poking people with Mind Blasts. And Shanna's going to need more health. All of the regens. All of them. And help Mega Pru take out that slime. Dazzles on everybody. You got dazzled. You get dazzled. Now you're dazzled. Dazzled. Ha 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 ha. Mega Pru's taking some damage. Throw some heals over there. Unfortunately, that was all of the heals for Aurelius. So hopefully we don't take too much more damage. Because I can't handle it. I need to take another Deep Thought. Take out that slime. You can use backstabs later. Ooh. Not good. The Enchanter's taking real damage. Come on, Enchanter. You can survive this. Use your Dazzles. Backstab will take out a Clustered Vines. This place is a little daring. It's a little uncertain. Use a Deep Thought. Hold off. Cut that dude. He's not going to die. But we are going to want to use a Breath of Life to try to get your health up as far as we can before murdering these Clustered Vines. Before murdering these Clustered Vines. We've surprised the Anaconda. Ooh, gotta get this killer plant out of the way. He's gonna heal everybody up. Ooh, we survived this terrible, terrible thing. Let's make the Anaconda focus on Chocobo, because he does have the highest health, if not a very high amount. Gonna have to focus the heals on Mega Pru and hope these Dazzles do something. Takes out the entire first row. Ooh, Mega Pru with the miss. Gonna need that first row down. Gotta get this killer plant killed. Killer plant is way too powerful. Gotta throw these heals on the entire team. Throw down more Dazzles. Any slime is gonna miss another turn. These stuns are helpful, but they are not the end-all be-all. Ooh, this killer plant's almost dead, and his heals fizzle. Ooh, the fizzles. Ooh, the fizzles. Alright, gotta heal up Chocobo. And I think I'm gonna use a Mind Blast, try to take out the plant. Yes! Ooh, the plant is dead. It's just the slime and the Anaconda. I think we can handle it. I think we got this. I think we can do it. The Anaconda could be pretty terrifying, but I just don't know. I think we're gonna be alright. But only time will tell. Mega Pru's still taking more hits than I would like him to, and this slime is blocking a lot more than he needs to be. Throw some heals on Mega Pru. Gotta make sure that Aurelius stays up. Dazzles will be very helpful, but they both resist them. At least the Dazzle does a decent amount of damage. Ooh, Chocobo! Chocobo, don't die on me, man. Don't die on me, Chocobo. We need you, buddy. Yeah, take some of the heat off of Mega Pru. A little bit. Ooh! Alright, well we can heal up Chocobo with some Breath of Life. The heals are not super exciting. They're not super big, they're not super fantastic. Just gonna have to attack this Anaconda and hopefully we will survive what it takes, because we do not have anything to heal up Chocobo at this moment. Chocobo is just gonna have to survive on his own wits, his own previous heals, and the fact that he leeches a lot of life being a Death Knight. We're just gonna have to hope to take out this Anaconda sooner than later. This Anaconda is doing damage. It's taking Chocobo down slowly. Oh, now it's dodging out of the way of stuff. But it's gonna be alright. We got the Anaconda down. Dead Anaconda. Yes. Ha ha ha. Anything super cool coming out of this? Maybe. Not for this team. Nope. Now I'm not sure if we can handle the rest of this. Chocobo's taking some heavy damage, so I think I'm probably gonna do one more fight. See if I can game the system to heal up Chocobo. And if not, I might have to bounce out. But we'll have this be the fight. Dazzle everybody. And I will cut this fight once I know one way or the other whether I'm gonna have to run or not. But I think I'll be okay. I just need to throw down some heals and make sure everything's fine. That killer plant is a pain in my ass, but that's okay. We'll take him down. Chocobo's taking hits. But so long as we don't have to do 2 really hard fights in a row, I think we might be in a situation in which we can heal just enough in an easier fight to get by. It seems to be the case. Anyway, I guess we'll have to see how much health I have left at the end of this fight, but I'll show you that in a sec. Ooh, the giant toad! Now, I know the map's always the same, but I didn't bother to remember it. So, the giant toad. We're going to want to take out this plant as quick as possible. Regenerative tough. This seems scary. I don't know if we can do this. Chocobo's taking heavy hits. Way heavier hits than I would be. I am comfortable with him taking. Hopefully. Breath of Life did pretty good there. Ooh, giant toad using whirlwinds, getting everybody. It's no good. Luckily, I got a shaman that can heal everybody. And ooh, we took out the healer. We're in a good place. We're in a pretty good place. With all of the heals on Chocobo, he was able to get himself back up. And if we take out this snake, it'll just be the giant toad and us, which will be a much better situation. Ooh. Alright, throw down more heals on Chocobo. Aurelius is slowly running out of heals, but that'll be okay. We upgraded our enchanter to have celerity, which is very similar to arcane brilliance, but for one person instead of everybody, and we can use that to make Aurelius's heals better if need be. And by better I mean cheaper. More cost effective. For now, just poke, nobody needs healing. Use your attack to kill the snake. It's just the giant toad and us. Can we make it? Enchanter, use some deep thoughts. Healing is gonna have to come your way because you got hit. That's okay, because we got the energy to do it. Ooh. Alright, luckily the healing over time does some good shit. I am going to want to try to give Mega Prue the ability to do some backstabs. Seems way more useful than dazing one opponent. And give you it to be able to heal me up better. So backstabs. And like arcane intelligence, it stacks on the regenerative properties as well. So I can just do a regular attack and get back more energy because I used celerity, which is an excellent way of handling it. I imagine that a whirlwind is probably coming my way pretty quickly. This guy is regenerating heavier than I would like. Much heavier. Mind Blast only does about 200, but a backstab does 750. So that's where we really need our concern to be, is a bunch of backstabs. Don't think that this toad is really going to be too terribly problematic for us. I think that we probably just need to wear him down over time. And that is what I'll do. If anything interesting happens, I'll cut back in, but otherwise it's me just kind of looping around some attacks, playing around with what might be the better option to defeat him. Man, he just kept on forever. We finally got him. We get some stuff. Most of it seems junky. Unique frog eye cap. Ooh, that could be pretty powerful on Mega Prue. A legendary sorcerer staff. I don't know. Mega Prue got a new thing though. That is nice. The eye hat. It's pretty great. Alright, you'll see me in a sec when I'm fighting the large slime, because I'm definitely going to kill him and get that mythic reward. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Mirage's illusion. Screw you, Mirage's illusion. Kill you too. Oh, but I forgot about you. You snuck up on me good. Forgot that the swamp is where Mirage's illusion hides. So we'll have to defeat Mirage's illusion real quick. Hopefully we can. I assumed that after the giant toad it was going to be smooth sailing with Mirage's illusion. That kind of isn't necessarily true. Gotta take out this killer plant best we can, quick as we can. Ooh, that enchanter needs more health. More health for the enchanter. The plant is dead though. We can dazzle the rest of these suckers. And heal the enchanter some. Yes. Where your attack's gonna go? Everybody? That's no good. It's no good at all. If you attack everybody, then everybody needs healing. I don't got that. I don't have healing for everybody. I don't have healing for anybody. Mirage, your illusion is powerful. And hopefully I have what it takes to defeat it. Ooh. Forget if I already got you or not. I don't think I did. You need that so that you can save Mega Prue this turn, and later you will have the energy to heal up everybody but Mega Prue right now, because Mega Prue needs it the worst. Ooh, Mirage, your illusions are the worst. Your illusions, crap. Yeah, Mega Prue needs more. I can't handle it, Mirage. Mirage's illusion is hitting me hard, harder than I can handle. I think I can beat him, but it's gonna be tricky. Gotta heal up Aurelius. If I defend with Aurelius, Aurelius will have just enough to heal up everybody next turn. Ooh, but the enchanter has to live for it. The enchanter has to live for the healing. It's gonna be scary. I think a dazzle might be my best option. Try to take away turns. Alright, heal up everybody. Enchanter, don't die on me, Enchanter. No, my Enchanter! You've died, Enchanter! You never even had a name. Ooh. For a second there, I thought the game was gonna crash because a person died. Alright, well, we're going to use this, if for nothing else, the debuff that lowers his spell power. And it's just the three of us against him. And we're no longer going to be fighting that slime. The enchanter died. That dream has died with the enchanter. But our three named people can make it out. Mega Prue, Chocobo, and Aurelius. It's possible. It's just us and the illusion. But without the enchanter, this is going to be a bit trickier of a fight. Alright, I'm going to have you envision your death. Focus on Chocobo because he has the health and Mega Prue can't handle it. Ooh, but the damage is high. We can make it though. You're not going to best us, Illusionist. Mirage. You're a sucker. The damage is real. The damage is real, but so is ours. Can't believe you killed our enchanter. Never even had a name. I was really hoping that after this episode and seeing what the enchanter was capable of, somebody would want to adopt him. And give him a name. Now that'll never happen. And damn it, now that means we need to get another enchanter. Which is also not what I want to be doing. That means I need an entire new team to level up a new enchanter. Oh man, I need a replacement for this team now. This team's gonna have somebody that's low level, a low level enchanter that they're gonna have to drag around. On the plus side, you got all this legendary loot. I don't know if any of it's gonna be any use, but I got it. But I think that we are definitely, yeah, we're bailing out. And screw the large slime. I forgot about the Mirage illusion. I would have been way more careful. Damn. What notification. That LP Grotus is finished training ranged 1. That's fine. Let's go turn in our challenge and get at least a legendary. We won't get a mythical because we didn't kill the slime, but at least we get this legendary fancy scepter. Some other junk that we won't use. One thing to point out that did happen while we were in there is maxed out our allegiance bonus with Dark Elfia. Now that still says that 0 out of 16,000. I wonder if there's anything that's going to cause that to go up. I mean, 5 is the max at where there are no more bonuses after 5. Look here, no more bonuses after 5. I reached level 4, I got all the bonuses, everything is nice. But now I'm wondering if that number will just go up arbitrarily, because, I don't know, even though I state that it's arbitrary, and I know that it's arbitrary, the idea of that number being able to push itself up to 6 or 7 for no reason, maybe the reason would be that it would buff in case of invasions take down my faction points, but I like that idea, and I hope that's in here. Anyway, we roll with nat 20. I'm nat 20. Take a look at our fallen enchanter. The enchanter was killed by Mirage's illusion. I can't resurrect because Iron Man. I'm just gonna have to loot the body. Alright, sad day. We lost another good soul on the battlefield. Oh, and I need to be sure to pull these guys out. They got some okay loot. Probably nothing that anybody's going to equip in their team. They're going to need to rest for how long? 29 days or so. But now they're level 26 through 27, a much better chance of doing the farm quest. Tool time, 31 through 33. So we'll attempt that next episode and go back to our A team. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about the loss of our enchanter. Honestly, I imagine that I'm probably just going to make a new enchanter, and he's going to dick around with them, and he's going to bring the average party level down, and they're just going to be sad because they're not going to be able to accomplish as much for a while. But I have a plan that I'm just going to put him in university classes to get XP quicker, so that he will eventually catch up. And if you would like to be that enchanter that I make, that might not ever get screen time again, or it might get screen time later, we'll see, who's to say. But if you would like, post your name down in the comments below and just let me know you want to be the enchanter, first come, first serve. And if you want to be something else, I mean, there's other stuff too. There's this warlock that doesn't have a name, this monk that doesn't have a name, this warrior that doesn't have a name. That's it. Bye.